Part of Interstate 80. The Oakland Fire Department says several RVs and debris caught fire in addition to a wood trestle. Flames erupted in the area of Wood Street and 34th Street shortly after 10 o'clock. Firefighters say they faced several challenges when they arrived.
We have a ton of combustible materials, hazardous materials. We've had several explosions since we've been here working on this incident, which is obviously a concern and a threat to the safety of the firefighters mitigating this incident.
The huge plumes of smoke forced crews to close the interstate. Drivers in the westbound direction diverted towards San Francisco, and Interstate 80 to Interstate Highway 580 closed in the eastbound direction. And if you know this area, this is a rather large homeless encampment right underneath the MacArthur Maze. There is no word on the cause and no injuries have been reported thus far. KTVU's Tom Vakar has been stuck in the traffic trying to get to the scene. He joins us on the phone. Tom, what can you tell us?
Well, I've learned a lot because I've had time to check with officials and things like that. It is a trestle, which is a part of a rail operation. Most trestles are made primarily of wood soaked in creosote, which is why you have such large amounts of black smoke that have come out of that particular area. This was actually on the property of BNSF Railway, not on Caltrans property, but Caltrans has been involved in projects cleaning up homeless areas there for quite some time now, and this is not the first time there's been a fire in this area. And in this case, there was apparently a homeless person or encampment right next to this trestle. That caught on fire, and that then immediately caught the trestle on fire. So now what we have is a situation where you have to ask yourself how much heat can steel and concrete be bathed in before it becomes a structural issue. That is something that Caltrans engineers will have to figure out before they can open up that particular section of the maze. And the reason for that is if it has been weakened or in any way compromised, they are going to have to do something about repairing that to make sure that nothing else can happen. Also, the other thing is this underscores the importance of not having people, especially in large groups of people that have RVs and things like that that can catch on fire, because you get enough fire under these things and you can do grievous damage to the maze, which was once damaged by a tanker truck fire where they had to close it down for several weeks while they actually worked on a repair. So in this situation, they are putting the fire out. The next obvious thing to do is Caltrans engineers will have to go in there and make sure that everything is all right, and then they will have to decide if and when they can open that.
Tom Vakar stuck in traffic there. Tom, we've seen those wooden train trestles as you cross over. Sometimes you can look down and see it. Do you know if those are in use right now? Because that homeless encampment has been building largely around it for some time now.
My guess is, and it's only a guess, but probably not. And the reason I say that is that I've not even seen that, and I've been down in that area many times, so I really don't know. But I can tell you though that because it sits close to the structure itself, that is the issue that's important here. Is that if it has done some damage, they're going to have to do it. Now, of course, if there was any train traffic passing over that, that's going to be over for a while, which causes whole different issue with supply chain and all of that stuff. But at this point, it's just way too early to tell.
Yeah, that train trestle seems to be connected to the Port of Oakland operations there. The smoke, we saw thick black smoke earlier today, and now it's down to white smoke. Firefighters have had a tough time keeping that, getting that under control. They did have some challenges, as you heard, but they are making some progress. But right now, the big story, if you're heading out to this direction, is something you don't normally see. Part of Interstate 880, 80 closed. Traffic backups, I can tell you exactly where. Interstate 80 westbound to Highway 880 southbound closed right now, and I-80 to Interstate Highway 580 closed in the eastbound direction as well. As you look from this live camera from our Emeryville camera, you can see that 80 traffic there stuck, and it could be that way for some time. We'll keep an eye on it for you and let you know what happens on air and online as well.